Time to see what we got. Hey everybody, Blue-Eyes White Patrick here. Okay, so it's a lie. I did not pull a Dark Duel Stories Blue-Eyes White Dragon from this guy, but how cool would that have been? Talk about going big for Yu-Gi-Oh's 25th anniversary. What are we, in the third or fourth year now of the 25th anniversary of this game? Well, not this game, of course, but of Yu-Gi-Oh in general, of the anime, of the start of everything there. So, I mean, hey, look, I mean, if Konami wants to go real big, I'm sure there's a couple of pretty significant cards floating around the offices there in Japan somewhere. Heck, even in some of the remote US offices. Give us the Willy Wonka golden ticket. Just give us another release. Say, hey, one of one. Here's your chance to get a couple $1,000s worth of some really rare cards, but I doubt that'll happen. In the meantime, we'll settle for exclusive cards related to this particular game here. We're going to open this up, find out what we're going to get here today. There's looks like one of two different quarter century secret rares. They're both the same card. Harpie's Feather Duster, obviously significant to early days in this collection here and in the collection at large. My Valentine from the anime, part of the Harpies deck that she used to play here, and this is a really good card to have played back in the day, of course. But today we're collecting, right? So one of the two various artworks for this particular game release here. So let's take a look, find out what we can get here, and see if we can open up something. I mean, we're going to get something cool out of it, right? We're bound to get something. We know that it exists. It's not like there's going to be much of a surprise here, but the surprise is going to be fun. We're going to see one of two on this here, which is going to be really fun here. Hey, and let's see what we can get. So, I'm going to open this up here. Okay, cool. Yeah, definitely cool. Obviously one of two, so 50-50. Oop, looks like we may have gotten. So there were some people call it quality control. Looks like there's, like, if you can see it, there's some ink marking on the 25th anniversary logo. So, I mean, hey, it happens. I don't think very many people are championing this as an error or a misprint, but yeah, I've seen these floating around. Looks like we got one of them, but all the same, pretty cool. We're going to keep this as part of the other binder with the collection of the other cards that I have from back in the day and otherwise. So it should be a lot of fun to have this in here. But in addition to this release, which I want to share with you guys, there's a couple of video games here from back in the day, which did have Blue-Eyes White Dragon releases. So the big one here that I want to share with you, I have these pulled out already. I'll set that off to the side. Take this out of the case. Now this one is a very cool one. I believe this was the first. I'm gonna have to double check my knowledge on that. The first of the Konami releases, I want to say. I think it could be. But this is the Duel Monsters. Here we go. Put it up here first. Let's get it underneath the light. This is the Duel Monsters release of this. It's actually in this collection, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters, or Monster Capsule. Again, I'll double check my knowledge on this. It's been a little while, but this is a pretty cool card. And look how clean it is, guys. Like, this is absolutely really clean for such an old card that has been removed from original packaging. Back in the day, they used to package these in just like a little plastic slipcover tape right on the back there. And that was it. That was as good as protection you were going to get on these. So really happy to have gotten this. This came from my guys over at Merry TCG. If you ever need, again, we're going to have that video where we're going to support a lot of our overseas friends and retailers based on at least the value and a lot of the good stuff that I got from them, from the specific retailers that I got. This came from Mary TCG. Again, not something they're paying me to support, but I support them because they do such a good job, and they're pretty accurate. I have another one here I want to share with you. This is from the one of the games that's not on this. Power of Chaos Kaiba video game. Pretty cool. One of the more, I'll put it under the light here, has a really great holo. It's got that, I believe it's a prismatic secret rare that we're working with here. It's not one of the quote unquote more valuable ones. You get a lot of good deals in this. This one's another clean copy. And it's just such a cool one to have. You don't see the prismatic secret rare version with the tablet. I know the tablet's not the most popular of the artworks that are out there, but this really pops on this specific card here. And then the other one I want to share with you, which you guys had already seen in the intro there, is this guy right here. So CGC graded, I'll get it under the light for you, 9 Dark Duel Stories. Now this is in the game. It's one I've been playing for a little while here since I got it. The games themselves, I mean, look, you know, I don't think this is targeting, you know, 16, 17, 18, 9-year-olds, you know, and saying like, let's have a great video game experience. Now this is clearly just nostalgia, just as this entire 25th anniversary seems to be leaning into. So that's what we have here is from, you know, Dark Duel Stories 23 years ago when this was released and packaged in here. Significant in its release because there were 3 cards that came with that specific game. This one here, Dark Magician and Exodia. But these were a limited release. A lot of the releases for this specific game, which had come with promo cards, came with 3 other cards, not nearly as valuable and not nearly as name-worthy, and that was what was in larger supply at the time. So significant to have these, and this drives that value on this card quite a bit. And I'm just happy to have it as part of the collection, happy to share with you guys this specific card. So that way we can kind of review. I personally would love to send this over to PSA, get it regraded from those guys to see if we can just get a grade 9 slab on PSA. I prefer PSA. Just as a collector, you can see the PSA bag that it's in there, sleeve that it's in there. But I mean, all the same, very, very cool to have a grade 9 of this specific card here. And that's what I wanted to highlight here today for you guys. A couple of fun things here. Again, the video game, you kind of know what you're getting into. You've probably played them before back in the day, or you're playing them now for the first time on some of those ones that you didn't play, and probably enjoying them if you're a fan of Yu-Gi-Oh, the franchise, the trading card game, what have you. For those of you who have no idea what Yu-Gi-Oh is, you're probably not going to enjoy this game. And for those of you that are into some of the more sophisticated video games that have come out in probably even the last 20 years, games have gotten so sophisticated. These are not it. We're talking Game Boy Advance, right? And that's as advanced as we're getting for these games. But again, lots of fun, a great way to, you know, do a little something before you're going to sleep and enjoy some of your Yu-Gi-Oh fandom. So that's what I've been doing here. This is Yu-Gi-Oh's early days collection here from the Nintendo Switch. We've had a lot of fun with this here in terms of gameplay, nostalgia. You know, obviously we're adding a new card to the collection, which is fun. And it gets us to take a look at some of the other cards which have come out and released. And that's it for the video games. If I've missed a video game that had a Blue-Eyes card attached to it as a promotional piece, let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think of the early days collection, if it's hitting that nostalgia button the right way for you, if you're feeling like it's a bit outdated because you haven't played it in a little while and it's like, maybe that should have stayed in the memories there as a good memory. Let me know what card you pulled, if you got it and you were able to get one of the games that had the promo card. And let me know if yours had an ink mark on the 25th anniversary. So please start that dialogue with me. always happy to go ahead and engage with you guys. Like this video, subscribe for future content. I've got a really fun April Fool's Day one coming up here. That's a couple of weeks from now, but a little bit of a giveaway element there. That'll be the next one that I'm going to have, and I think we'll have a lot of fun with it. So, all right, everybody. So for those of you who participated in the previous videos, contests that we had running, so check that out. For those of you who didn't, fun look back on Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon set, which is now 23 years old this month. So we highlight some of my own collection from that set. We highlight, obviously, the big one, Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon first edition, and my graded little special there. So we take a fun little trip down memory lane, and feel free to highlight some of your stories there. I invited everyone who participated in the contest and who watched a video to go ahead and share with me their story. What made Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon or Yu-Gi-Oh! The brand meaningful to them, what some of their highlights were from that 23-year history that kicked off the journey. Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon, obviously the first full set that was released to us here, worldwide North American release, that we were able to enjoy there. So check that out if you haven't checked it out already. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, because we're going to have plenty more giveaways and contests as we come up. I've got a slew of Blue-Eyes White Dragon cards from my personal collection, which I'm going to give away over the course of the channel and various videos. We've got a fun April Fool's Day video coming up, which will have a contest element to it. I'm really excited about that one. So that one's just a couple weeks away. So guys, subscribe to this channel so that you can get yourself a free card like the one we just gave out in the previous video. Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon 25th Anniversary Reprint, LOB EN001. Blue-Eyes White Dragon. So that one's going to be selected right now. Let's see who the special winner is. We got the Wheel of Fun behind us here. So put together just a little something so we can go ahead and get this going. So I'm going to click, as it says, to click to spin. Forgive me, guys, it's the first time I'm using this particular app here for it. So we're going to find out of those contest entries who was the winner here. So let's check it out. Spinning now. Exciting stuff. Good luck, guys. Thank you again so much for following along, subscribing, for entering the contest. And we have user YB2LI7MX8L, which, congratulations, buddy. We're going to have a Blue-Eyes White Dragon coming your way. So I'm going to go ahead and connect with you here through the chat comments feature here. Hopefully we can connect by email. If for whatever reason we're unable to connect with this individual in a reasonable amount of time, back up and running. So we'll have the wheel again to go ahead and spin. So thanks again so much, guys, for celebrating Legend of Blue-Eyes White Dragon with me in the previous video. If you haven't checked it out, again, check it out. Lots of fun, lots of enjoyable memories there. Read through the comment section. We had a great participation here in terms of those who just shared their stories as well. It was a lot of fun interacting with you guys. I look forward to interacting with you some more here as we go along the course of the channel. So again, I really appreciate your participation. Thank you so much for entering. Congratulations, user YB2 and a bunch of other stuff on the back end there. Again, if we can't connect with you, forgive me. We're going to try our best to get you this card here. But, you know, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated, guys, for those of you who are participated when we get round 2. All right, guys. Enjoy yourselves. Keep collecting.